It's May 20th, 2019 and you just came home from school. You look on your phone just to see that Dawko has uploaded a video. Nothing new, but then you read the title and it says Five Nights at Freddy's VR, Help Wanted. Little did we know that this game will be changing FNaF as we know it forever. And with that, welcome to yet another video on the IceeG channel. This time we'll be talking about FNaF VR. And if you end up enjoying today's video, then why not click that subscribe button, really helps out a ton. Anyways, you might be wondering about what I mean with FNaF changing forever. Well, it's not a surprise that in 2017 we thought that FNaF ended after the pizzeria burned down in FNaF 6. But it turned out that it wasn't the end. And after FNaF VR came out, I and many other people saw FNaF VR as some sort of turning point between the old school William Afton killings and the new story it had yet to tell. But let me go more in depth. First off, in FNaF VR you can play either with or without a VR headset. FNaF VR also has a DLC called The Curse of Dreadbear, but more on that later. And in the base game you play as a beta tester for the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. In the base game there are 40 minigames, including FNaF 1-3, a animatronic repair game, as well as a few FNaF 4 and sister location type games. The base game also includes a whole nightmare mode where it cranks up the difficulty. If that wasn't enough, there are 30 coins to collect as well as 16 tapes that slowly reveal a very familiar person. And wow, I have to say that Steelwool really outdone themselves even 4 years later. This game was truly awesome. And also for being their first FNaF game, this was incredible. And like I said, there is a DLC in the game. Said DLC contains 10 new minigames as well as awesome looking animatronics. So now you know what you do in FNaF VR. Let's get into how FNaF VR's story has changed everything we know of the previous games. Starting with the indie game developer / the no possessed animatronics theory. As soon as you boot up the game, you're faced with a little introduction from tutorial unit. But then he tells you something that shocked everyone.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending.
It seemed like everything we thought we knew about FNaF wasn't actually true. Bit weird, isn't it? It's like FNaF VR wanted to show us that FNaF 1 to 4 were all just video games. But what if the indie game developer didn't lie about what happened at Freddy Fazbear's? And Fazbear Entertainment just put a reverse psychology trick on us. I mean, we see 6 gravestones at the end of FNaF 6, aka the 5 missing children and William's first victim, Charlie. Believe it or not, this is exactly what I think happened in FNaF VR. We don't know whether or not the children actually possessed the animatronics, but what we do know is that all of these children really died. You can't fake a death. And what if they never were possessed animatronics in the first place? I mean, after and during FNaF VR, we never see or hear possessed animatronics, besides Burn Trap. But children possessing animatronics? Nope, never heard of that. Nope, you get out of my video. And you too. Ah, damn it. Alright, I admit it. This theory deserves its own video, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Anyways, let's just continue with the quote-unquote new villains of FNaF. Quote-unquote because William Afton isn't really new, but the form he's in is. Glitch tab shows us that William Afton is still around and the "I always come back" quote makes sense here. But there's no way he could have done it on his own. Well, this is where Vanessa, wait, are they the same person? Let's just call him Vanny. Well, this is where Vanny comes in. A new change for FNaF we've never seen before. Not just William's corpse, but some brand new character. We first hear about Vanny in the Curse of Dreadbear DLC. Specifically, the Corn Maze minigame, where you're being chased around by Grim Foxy while searching for 4 different keys. If you manage to get all 4 keys, then suddenly a 5th key appears. A purple glitchy key. And like I mentioned in my previous video, you know what it means when we see purple. And if you collect that last key, you unlock a cellar located in the middle of the maze. Going down into that though, what you find is weird, even a little disturbing. What you see is a torn up version of the victory screen, but your prize lies right in front of you. A white bunny mask, who we're very familiar with now. Putting it on just makes our character breathe slowly until eventually the screen fades to black. Going back to the prize counter however, we can see that the mask is right there. If you put the mask on while holding the Glitch Trap plushie you got by quote-unquote defeating Glitch Trap, this happens.
Yes, I hear you. No, there's no miscommunication. I understand. Yes, I have it. I made it myself. I think you would like it. No one suspects anything. I'll be ready, and I won't let you down. It will be fun.
Yes, this voice is Vanny's. Slightly different to Security Breach, but maybe it's just me. But essentially, this is her mentioning the costume she made and showing us that she's cooperating with who else but William Afton, be it in control of him or not. And this just shows us what a new villain can do in FNaF. Not only could she replace William Afton in case he dies in the Security Breach DLC, or maybe she'll even help us defeat Afton, which is exactly why she was used so much in FNaF Security Breach. Jokes aside, I can't wait what the Ruin DLC has to offer when it comes out later this year, where if you want to know more about FNaF Security Breach and its DLC, or even what's next for FNaF in 2023, I highly suggest you watch my latest video where I cover what's next for FNaF in 2023, or maybe even a deeper look on the best FNaF fan games of last year. Either way, I want to thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video, and also I want to thank you so much for the support on my latest video. It got over 30,000 views, which makes me very happy. And if you did end up enjoying today's video, then let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, and while you're down there, why not like and subscribe to not miss my next video next Friday.